All right, I started recording hella late. I've already attempted this boss like 3 times. I'm assuming this is like the final boss of the game, and I'm getting my ass beat, but I found the thing that does the most damage. It's the Flame Bringer plus 10 with the temper with the flame. This man's hitboxes are terrible. They linger more than Dawson's hitboxes in old Street Fighter games. This shit is crazy. Let's go back in. So my character looks like Ashra. Let's go. You gotta let me in the counter in the middle of that. Oh God, I'm swimming. Ah! Fuck. Oh God, not the balls. Wait, no, that. Oh shit. What happened? It gave me stuff for that too. Hold up. It gave me shit for that. That's not the final boss. I beat his ass, nigga. Nah, we're gonna keep it rolling. We're going into the next one. Yo, I got Wuchang looking like Ashra right now. I love this outfit. This outfit is godlike. Comment section, it still stands. Send me $500 right now and I'll oil up. There's no way that was the final boss. I think I'm about to hit the final boss now. What can I level up now that would actually make sense from a build? All right, guys, here we go. This has to be the final now. Enter the stream of Samsara. Nigga, what the fuck? Who just stabbed me in the back? That hurt. You son of a bitch, I should have never gave you that chisel. No, I got the bad ending. Wait, why am I back here? There's no way that is how this shit ends. There's no way that's how abrupt this is. Wait. What the fuck? What? That's the dialogue from the beginning. That's it, I finished the game? Are you serious? That final boss was ass! Y'all didn't see it on the recording, but that literally only took me 4 tries! This game sucks! This game is mid as shit. The hitboxes are terrible. They just dropped the patch today to fix like the healing and the get up and all that shit. That's better, but like, listen, the level design, trash. I fell through the floor so many fucking times, especially in the last area. Most of the bosses are actually really cool, not gonna front. Like, they're actually pretty cool, but the hitboxes are also trash. The longsword is overpowered. There's no reason to use anything else. I cannot believe I went through most of this game without that patch, and the shit that they patched is shit that should have not been a problem in the first place. And by the way, Wuchang is a terrible protagonist. I do not care about her whatsoever. They gave me no reason to really care about her. But the story beats outside of her was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The NPCs, kind of useless. Niggas that are saying this shit is like a top 5 Souls, like, you are talking out of your ass. You are a coomer and you are making it so obvious. You don't know what makes a good Souls like. Stop playing these. Stop having an opinion. This game was mid. 5 out of 10. Bloodborne was actually better and I thought that game was mid. This game was not that great. It worked like ass. It played like ass. I don't know why people are praising the combat. It's cookie cutter. You're a Dark Souls 1 character going against Sekiro characters. I'm lucky that I got the build that I did, or else this game would have sucked even harder. 5 out of 10. This game is mid as shit. I'm so sorry for anybody who really like thought this game was it. It's not. You have a terrible opinion on these games. I'm so sorry for your loss. This is an L. I'm never playing this game again. There will be no fucking new game plus. There will be no, if they drop a DLC, I'm not playing it. I do not care. This game is done. I'm deleting it. You can actually watch me delete it now. I'm skipping this fucking I'm skipping these credits. I do not care about these credits. The music's cool though. I do not care about the other endings. Causality reversal. Is that the new game plus? Hold on, let me look at that real quick. Yeah, that's the new game plus. No, we're not doing that. Now watch me delete this game off of my computer. Trash, but I'm glad I went through it, so now I actually have an opinion. Trash. And nobody can say that I didn't go through it. I didn't struggle on a boss because they were hard. I struggled on any boss because of the mechanics. The only bosses that really gave me a real hard time, that made me think, damn, this boss is good, is Hong Lan, right? The Bow Sorcerer was really cool, right? And literally the big fat guy, but that was literally mostly because of the mechanics as well. Get this shit out of my fucking face. This game sucks. See you later, Wuchang. We have completed you. Bye. Hey guys, I wanted to add this to the end of the video to kind of like expand on my little mini review at the end of the whole playthrough. I still think the game was really mid, but they did bring out the patch. The patch actually came out on the last day that I was playing Wuchang. And I did, you know, kind of feel the changes. You know, there was some good stuff in here, you know, speeding up the get up animate. Well, not speeding it up, but like adding more iframes to the get up animation. Even though it still was mad slow. I mean, I guess it was a little better. The healing animation was indeed sped up and all that stuff. But they've done some other things that is causing quite a stir, and it makes me not like the game even more. So what I mean, and it's gonna be, hold up, it's gonna be a second for me to find it in these patch notes, because there actually were a lot of things. Here we go. Added dialogues for some NPCs to complete some plots. We'll further optimize the exhaustion animations in the future to improve plot performance. By what you're saying with this, it's kind of vague, but what it actually means, and I wish I had gameplay for this, but I already uninstalled this game. It's never coming back. What has actually been discovered is that there are now certain NPC invader type enemies and bosses that were, I guess, historical figures in you know, China, and you cannot kill them anymore. They just get exhausted, and like you get their drops and stuff like that, and they just basically make it seem like it was just a trial, it was just training. There are actually some NPCs in the game that you cannot fight anymore, and they claim for it to be easier to make it through areas. And a big thing that people have been drawing as an example is kind of the beginning part where there's that Ming soldier that's taken over by the Madness, the one with the pole arm. And it was pretty hard, you know, little fight, because you got to get past them, not only to get one of the best armor sets in the game, real talk, but to get to actually progressing in that area. I forgot exactly the name of the area, but if you play this game, you know what I'm talking about. So now he'll just leave you alone. And they claim that it's to make it easy, but in fact, and I can't believe I'm on freaking IGN for this, but in fact, all it is just turning the game into just nothing but Chinese propaganda. I love Chinese people. I love the people. I love the culture and all of that. I feel like I had to say that because somebody in the comments is gonna be like, man, you just love wanting to dunk on China. No. The government sucks. So does the United States of America's government fucking sucks. So that's where I am with that. But now, not only can you not kill certain human NPCs. They removed the Prey Jester that you get from the Portuguese Christian character in the game. You get, I think you meet him with, when you, I think it's a little later on when you get into the rebel camp, like near it or whatever, the refugee camp, that's where you really talk to him. So now you can't get the Prey, you can't use the Prey Gesture, which means, they had to change a couple of the, secret statue spots that you can find, to where, like, you know, you have to, do a certain gesture. That definitely means they've had to change that, maybe, right? And they also just made, according to this person, chapter 4 just insanely easy. So they now just, because of propaganda, they've now ruined the essence of the game, pretty much. Now imagine they did something like this with like Elden Ring or something, right? Like there was a character that was a little too close to maybe like a Japanese legend, and, you know, FromSoft decided to make it to where, like, oh, you can't kill this character anymore. Oh, you just can't even fight this character anymore. And that really, like, takes the air out of, like, defeating some of these people, because, you know, especially when you got them exhausted, you don't have that catharsis of, like, damn, I really made it through this boss fight. You're just like, okay, well, want some Gatorade or something? And it messes with the plot as well. This actually messes with the story. My score is not changing. 5 out of 10. Anybody giving it anything higher, you're a coomer. And especially now, if you're giving it anything higher than that, you're a fucking idiot. Thanks for watching the video, y'all. Get ready for my next playthrough content. It's gonna be something we're going back in time for. So get ready for that. It's gonna be one of my favorite games. Look forward to that. Peace.